Yo,
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 welcome
welcome
back.
back to another episode of the Playbook.
Nah, it's not even an episode. Welcome to the Playbook Podcast. I'm EB.
Your boy
That's me.
Meech, you know me.
Yo, we now down to the final four teams in the NBA. The Eastern Conference. You got the Knicks, Pacers, West, OKC, and the Wolves. But I know before we give our predictions and stuff, I know you got some stuff you want to get off your chest. So,
Jokic a bum.
oh,
Jokic a bum. He hot garbage. He hot garbage. He need to return
dang,
some.
man.
He need to take two MVPs, give one to Embiid, and give one to Giannis.
All right, well, tell
That-
tell 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 me why you feel that way.
For all y'all sports fans that don't know, it's only a select few people in NBA history to have three MVPs. It's about 9 people, right? Moses Malone, Kareem, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. It's only a few. It's only a few. So it's a really special award. Three-time MVP. Out of all those people I named and all those 9 guys on the list, I don't know not one guy that will only have 9 shot attempts in a game 7 elimination game while being guarded by a point guard. And you're a center. I don't know not one person on that list that will only have 9 shot attempts in an elimination game. And see, I blame y'all dumbass fans. Y'all love that stupid ass triple double so much. Y'all think Jokic is a 3-time MVP. He the greatest player in the world. Can't play a lick of defense. Damn, OKC had half their points in the paint. You're a 3-time MVP big man. Your job, you own the paint. Protect the paint. But you can't because your defense sucks. Just like Luka. I'm not hating, but you got to share the blame. You got to share the blame, just like everybody else.
Yeah, I agree that he had to share the blame, but it sounds like you giving him all the blame, and that's what
I
I don't
am.
like.
I am.
Nah.
He's the only big man on that team, and he had 9 shot attempts. He's a 3-time MVP.
So what they
Nine
used
shot
to rave,
attempts.
what they used to rave about with their team, they used to say they had assets, they had players. The players didn't show up this series.
So I'm looking for the top guy to show up because when the top guy wins, he's the best player in the world. No one else gets credit. So when they lose, he needs to be the only one that get blamed. No one else needs to get blamed. Especially
Nah,
when he
if
played. Especially, listen.
go
We
ahead.
all play street ball. I wasn't fortunate enough to play in the NBA. We all play street ball. You go to the man that got the mismatch, right?
Right.
You're a 7 foot 3-time MVP. I understand it's as Kendrick Perkins. But you're a 7 foot 3-time MVP with a point guard checking you. And you getting thrown to the floor.
Listen,
Scoring the
listen.
ball. You have the biggest mismatch on the court. I don't care what defense they was running. It was not one defense that they could run where Alex Caruso will be locking up Shaq. Here's why.
He was being
He
a peasant the
loves.
whole night.
You said what?
I said he was being a peasant the whole
A
night.
peasant don't mean a peasant and a pest don't mean nothing if I'm a 7 foot big
Oh,
man that's
pest,
dominant.
pest. Yeah.
A pass don't mean nothing to if I'm a 7 foot big man that's dominant. It don't mean nothing to me if I'm Shaq. I'm serious. The problem is he wanted to pass to 3-point shooters that won't hit him. They shot 45 threes. Guess their
So
percentage.
is that his fault?
Yeah, because he kept giving up his shots for their shots when they're
Yeah,
not
but
hitting.
they got it
Listen,
hit.
listen,
They
listen. For all
professionals
y'all
too.
don't know, I'm a big man when it comes to street ball. My boy right here, he a point guard. When we go hoop, right back in the day, I'm gonna feed off them. I'm gonna let them rock out. But soon I see them in trouble. Hey, big dog, I need a bucket. All right, I got you. Let me go get it. Y'all shot 45 threes as a team from that game 7. Y'all shot 22%. But yet your only 3-time MVP player is keep passing up layups for threes. Stop giving me the ball and give me a breather and you go get your big ass a bucket. You have Alex Caruso checking you. I don't care about no boxing one defense. You have Alex Caruso guarding you. Go get a bucket. Stop passing the ball to a 3-point player.
Yo, that
You
boxing
have
one
hold on,
kind
hold
of
on, hold on.
that
You have
that boxing
five
one kind of
turnovers
limit
as
them
a
though.
you have 5 turnovers as a big man. You only made 5 shots. That's horrible. Stop passing. Go score.
So
And for
Grant,
all
the
y'all that's
question.
gonna say how, hold on, check it out. Let me eat. For all
What?
y'all that's gonna say how he gonna do that, how about instead of starting your play at the 3-point line, how about you go in the paint and post up? Don't tell me Alex Caruso is holding you from getting to the paint. Now, he was stopping you from getting the ball. Every time you got the ball at the 3-point line, he stole it from you, threw you on the ground. Yes. But you need to go in the paint then. You need to start in the paint. You're a 7-foot, 3-time big man. 7-foot, three-time MVP big man. 7 foot. Go in the paint and post up. Your team need a bucket. You got Alex Caruso on you. You got the biggest mismatch on the court. Fuck my three. 5 turnovers for a big
You,
man.
you
Only
done?
5 made shots. You said what?
Say you done yet?
Man, I'm
Go ahead.
hot, bro, because I hate that some players don't get the same blame that other players get when they fuck up. And the spotlight, they don't even show it. Then they gonna interview the dude talking about, do you think you can win with this team? No, cause we keep losing. We can't win with this core team. So now I would say shit, I need to play better.
Yo, that's not what he said. Don't misquote him. Don't
His
misquote him.
exact words was when they asked him, do you think you can win with this core team? His
He said
exact words, and I
he said
quote was,
we didn't win.
obviously we can't because we lost.
Yeah, he said we didn't win. So
Obviously, we
obviously,
can't win with the core group. That's what he said. I didn't misquote him. That's what he said. We cannot
yeah,
win
but
with this core group because we lost. I'm not putting words in his mouth, and he played bad. Aaron Gordon won't. If this was during the regular season, that hamstring pull, Aaron Gordon would have been out for weeks,
yeah, but
2 weeks
sucked it up.
minimum. Aaron Gordon, he would have
He
been
in
out for
real.
weeks. He played
Yeah,
horrible, but even he played.
they needed him though. Well, maybe not. He couldn't give but so much, but he was the X factor in the series. Well, throughout
No,
the
they needed
playoffs
him
for
because
them.
Aaron Gordon, Aaron Gordon and Braun. I'm gonna get you. Don't get me started on him.
Brown.
Brown, that dude. Aaron Gordon and that dude are really some of the only ones that get buckets without shooting threes first. They don't just live off threes. Um,
You talk about on their
Brown,
squad.
what's huh?
You just talk about on their squad.
On their squad, yeah.
Okay.
They don't start off shooting threes to get their buckets. Homeboy is one of the best transition players in the NBA, and he sucks. He pissed me off. He don't suck, but he pissed me off. It, Chat, I'm sorry. He pissed me off. This man went 7 for 14 from the field. That's 50%. Most people say that'll be a good night. He missed 7 threes. All the shots he made or missed was threes. Meaning he didn't miss not one shot and that wasn't a three. So stop shooting threes, you idiot. Stop shooting threes. If you're 100% from the field, stop shooting threes. It's that simple. Go get a bucket, Jokic. You're a 3-time. Understand they had Kendrick Perkins in the paint and he's passing the ball for a three. That's what you're supposed to do, Kendrick Perkins. Good job. You're a 3-time MVP. Go get a bucket. That's been my issue with him every year. Everybody love the triple doubles, bro. Sometimes they don't need a triple double. You're passing the ball so you can get an assist. You need to you need to score. Maybe they need you to have 40 points that game and 5 assists. Who cares about the triple double? Go give me 40 points and 5 assists. Because what happened with a big man scoring in the paint, Sean?
You froze. Or did you just
What
start talking?
happened if a big man scoring in the paint?
The paint collapsed and he can kick it out. Which that's what I but that sounds like what he was doing. I mean, they
No.
had some listen,
Sean,
listen.
EB, E.
They had some easy not easy, but they had some wide open threes that they could have made.
E. Don't tell me that's what he was doing. He only had 9 shot attempts for the whole game, E.
But he was passing it out though. What I'm saying, the
Don't
defense collapsed.
exactly. Go
Yo,
score the ball so the defense get double team you a little more. So you can collapse the defense in the paint. If you going in the paint and dropping, if you would have dropped 30 and you're collapsing the defense more, now your shooters are gonna be more, they're gonna have better looks than what they're getting. You're
so
giving
what?
them
Answer this. Answer this. You're right. So what happens if he go crazy, right? And he going
mm,
40. He go 40. And at the end of
mm,
the game, they need somebody to shoot a three, but nobody got no shots off. So now you're gonna
no, I
kick the
mean,
ball at the end of the game,
okay.
and then they're
Okay.
gonna miss. And you're gonna be like, oh, that was a bad play. Like, no, he made the right play, but
No,
the
it's not
shooter's
the right
cold.
play. You're a big man. No coach in the history of the world would tell you that's the point all these hybrid players, y'all missing the fundamental stuff. If you're a big man in the paint, no, you got a point guard checking you. No,
Yeah,
no,
I agree. He should have ate more, but they was injured anyways though.
I don't care. Listen, what happens when it comes? What kind of rebound is it when it comes to a three? If you
You said
shoot a
what?
three, what kind of rebound is it?
If I shoot a three,
Yeah, what kind of rebound is it going to be?
along.
Exactly. You're speeding up the pace of the game on one of the best teams in transition. Slow the
But you
game down.
but you want to mention that, but you don't want to mention they the best defensive team in the playoffs.
They had a point guard checking a
It,
three-time MVP
it,
big
it
man.
don't it don't matter the
It
scheme.
don't
If it work, it
matter.
work.
It
If
don't
it work, it
matter.
work.
Name me 1 year Gary Payton could have locked up Shaq in the playoffs.
Yo, you remember what you call it?
No, man.
No,
Y'all,
no,
y'all,
no, no,
see, that's
no,
the
no.
problem. That's the
Wait.
problem. Y'all move the goalposts. Y'all
No,
move the
no.
goalposts. Y'all
You
move
remember
the goalposts.
what's
If
the
it was
dude name? What's the dude
Dwight
name
Howard
that was
having a
stopping
point. Go ahead.
LeBron? The point guard that was checking LeBron. And you say ain't no way he stopped LeBron in the playoffs.
Who?
What's the dang, what's his name? The white
LeBron ain't
boy.
seven. LeBron ain't 7 foot.
I mean, it still was a point guard on LeBron
LeBron ain't
to
7 foot.
take the point guard.
I said a 7 foot three-time MVP big man. You
Yeah,
name
but
me
I'm just
one.
saying it.
No, it's the difference. You're naming a small. I'm talking about a big man. You have a big body big man on your team, and you got locked up by a point guard. If Dwight Howard had if Dwight Howard had DJ Augustine checking him in the paint, y'all would say, "Oh, Dwight Howard's soft." But since it's Jokic and he get triple doubles and
No,
everybody love him,
I
y'all
agree.
moving the goalposts.
He should have
Y'all
ate
moving the
more, but
goalposts. Y'all
I don't think
moving the
it's solely his fault.
goalposts.
It's not solely his fault that they lost.
It is his
That's the
fault.
only
I
thing I'm
want to.
saying.
Oh man, the reason why I'm so passionate about this, I love Anthony Edwards. This is my first year. I can say I'm an Anthony Edwards fan. After this play, I'm a fan. Everybody know me. I'm a Carmelo fan. Growing up, I never had a team. I'm a Carmelo fan. Now I'm an Anthony Edwards fan. But I wanted Russell to get one so freaking bad. That's why I'm so passionate about how homeboy plays so bad. I wanted Russ to get one so bad. I wanted Russ to
Yeah,
get one. I wanted him to get one.
yeah.
And
It,
as
it
a
would have been nice for
three-time,
him to get one.
and like I said, I'm only throwing the three-time MVP out there because I don't believe he's a three-time MVP. And you can talk about triple doubles all day. I don't care. Russ did it about 4 or 5 times, so I don't care about triple doubles. Um, like I
Nah,
said,
man.
his
He
defense is
needed help.
trash.
His
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 defense is trash.
Nah, his help wasn't there. He was
Man,
doing it like
cut the
his help
crap,
wasn't there.
dog. Cut the crap, dog. It starts
So
with him.
now they gonna
Jamal
have to
Murray help wasn't there. Aaron
they
Gordon
gonna have to
help
figure
wasn't
out
there.
they gonna have
No,
to
hold on,
figure
hear me
out
out.
Murray.
Jamal Murray help wasn't there. Aaron Gordon help wasn't there. Michael Porter help won't there. And I'm talking about Jokic because their
I'm
three-time MVP play like a crap. And he
Murray got
still
to
almost had a
play.
triple double.
Look, Murray got to play better, but I give
Yeah,
Porter a little break because and he had the shoulder injury. He's still playing with
correct.
a messed up shoulder, so I'm
And
gonna
he
cut him a
still
little
and he
slack.
still was getting and he was still feeding him the ball for threes when he had Alex Caruso checking him.
Yeah, yeah. So
A
yeah,
point
but
guard. He had a point guard checking him, and he still was passing the ball to threes when they shoot 22% from the field. We
yeah.
stop passing the goalposts. Stop it. Because you talking about, well, what happened if you don't pass it to him and now they cold at the end of the game? Well, shit. If the ball go in and out a few times, that's gonna fuck your confidence up as well. So
No,
even
it
if the
ain't.
game is close at the end, if you're
No, it
gonna
ain't.
miss 10 threes, you're gonna be hesitant to take the 11th one.
Not a real shooter. Shooter shoot.
Man, y'all move the goalposts for that for certain players, dog.
No, I do. I
That
do agree.
that
I
man
do
had
agree. They
five
should get him the
turnovers and he only
same.
made 5 buckets as a
They
big
still
man with 5 turnovers. That tell me right there. What that tell me is like you know me. You know back in the day how I used to do. I used to love to dribble and shoot and bring the ball up the court as a big man. But what happened as I get the ball stolen a few times by a guard? What you gonna tell me to do?
pass the ball.
No. You're not. What you gonna tell me
Yeah.
to do?
What
Huh?
if you getting ripped?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pass the ball.
No,
Stop
you gonna say
dribbling.
go in the paint. All right, stop playing. Go in the paint.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Go in the paint, Jokic. Fucking three-time MVP, don't know how to do nothing but try to get a triple double. Trash, nigga. You trash. Fucking trash.
Now I agree that he deserves some of the criticism like LeBron and
So,
KD get.
god damn, you had Alex
Yeah,
Caruso checking you.
they don't criticize him. They don't give him that criticism like
Just
they do
answer the
other
question.
superstars.
What would Shaq numbers look like if they had Gary Payton checking him?
Shaq different though. You
No,
can't
it's
do they
not.
different.
He's second and three-time MVP.
But he probably should have been. So
Exactly,
you
and
can't. Yeah,
Jokic
you
probably
can't.
shouldn't have. Giannis deserved one of them MVPs.
I,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Jokic do deserve two of those. I agree that he probably shouldn't be a three,
One and
but
a half.
two of those he deserved.
Man, trash, man. You let fucking Alex Caruso. I mean, and I bet not hear nobody in the comments. The boxing one, I want to see you do something against the boxing one. Man, shut up. I'm catching that. I'm throwing an elbow to the face if you hugging me that hard. I'm gonna get a fragrant foul.
Oh my
Saw
god.
Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso
Yo,
checking you. You saw.
listen. I'm under. Look, I believe they was gonna lose the game regardless. Even if he
I
went
don't
for
care.
40,
Not by no
they
30
still
points.
they was gonna lose though.
Man, not by no 30 points. That shit look like the Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky. When Caitlin Clark put belt the ass
Oh
on the
lord,
Sky. That's what that looked like.
nah.
By the way, speaking of triple doubles, shout out to Caitlin Clark. She's now tied for third all time in triple doubles in WNBA history, and she only played in about 50 NBA or WNBA games. So that speaks a lot for how good she is and the lack thereof.
Did
But
you see that
anyways,
take? You saw the take foul, right?
yeah.
That's basketball. I mean, it is what it. Yeah, they can't
I'm
be. I
not
mean,
gonna be like the media, and I don't want to be like the other media and hype something up. But I will say this though: Angel Reese don't like that girl, so stop lying and act like you do. You will get way more love by just
did,
coming out and saying you don't like her.
but
That's
no.
it.
Why she got to? She shouldn't have to do that. Why she got
No,
to
she
say she
should
don't
like
like her?
stop acting like you don't like her. Like we know you don't like her, and now that you don't want to say it, we about to be on your ass and call you a hater.
Not no. She probably don't like her, but she respect her
No,
game.
that's two different things. That's two different things.
Yeah, but you can tell she don't like her. She ain't got to come out and say
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. But she's acting like she don't like her. She acting like she do like. No, you don't like her. You do hate that girl. But
Nah,
stop
hate
acting
is
like.
OD.
I seen the look in her eyes when she had the interview about y'all watch this game for more than just one person. Y'all watch it because of me too. It's like, all right now, cut it out. We get what you're saying, but you getting a little
She
too riled up
no,
right
but
now.
that's
So we
true
know
though.
that getting to you.
That's true though.
It is true, but that topic gets to her by her
It's le-
response.
it's levels to everything. She know where she falls on the levels.
Yeah. No, I mean, no,
So
she don't. That's the thing. She don't.
yo, are you
I
done?
will
Are
say
you
this
done with
though.
your rant?
Yeah, but I will say this in response to that though.
But
It's not just about the views in the WNBA. Like a lot of y'all players gotta, I mean, a lot of y'all fans gotta realize. Don't keep saying, "Oh, Caitlin Clark had 18,000 people in attendance today." What Angel Reese was trying to say was the college years made women's basketball more popular with all the college players that came out in that class. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Haley Van Lith was around there. Paige Buckets was in that list. Those girls, those women, them young women in college made women's basketball more popular. And that's what Angel Reese was really should have said because that's 100% true. Angel Reese in college and Caitlin Clark and a few other girls, they're the reason why WBA even getting the look that it's getting now because we've been waiting for them to get to the league so long. That's why the league is so popular now. Like, don't get me wrong, when the Fever play, yeah, the fans are, the numbers are outrageous when they play. When the Fever come to town, yes, but
yo, did you see their first press conference when they finally made it to their team?
who
Like when Reese and the
in
yeah when they
Boston, AB,
you said AB.
yeah, Leah Boston.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying, Caitlin Clark, the crowd that she brought at her press conference for her very first one could fill up. Well, I ain't gonna say it could fill up the stadium, but it was a lot of people compared to Reese
Well,
for the coverage and stuff. So yeah, they all did make the game popular, but Caitlin Clark, you know, she she made she. I'm not gonna say she did it by herself because they all contributed, but she was a major
Batman ain't nothing without the Joker.
or Robin,
Well,
but either
show me
way,
the Robin. I'm saying like every Superman has and I'm not calling Angel Reese a villain, but even that is true, the beef that the media is going to try to make it out to be is going to make Caitlin Clark even more popular. So Angel Reese might as well just step in it and enjoy it. You know what
But
I'm
that's what I'm
saying?
saying. But don't that help her out?
And help Angel Reese out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not just Caitlin Clark though. It's both. But
Yeah, but it's
it is. We know there's levels to it. Like
yeah, that's what
it's,
I'm saying.
it's
Like
levels.
yeah,
Like put it like this: when they do a top 75 all round, like they said about the men's team, you got your Kareems and your Magics and LeBrons and D Wade's walking around. But soon Michael Jordan walks in, it's like a glow around that man. Like his aura is unmatched, and that's what Caitlin Clark is going to be. You're going to have
so they
your
say. I don't
huh?
know. I said so they say. Like I don't
What you
know.
mean? What you mean?
I've never seen him in person, so I wouldn't know about no glow, no
Who?
aura. Jordan.
Yeah, but I mean that's true. But if five people tell you
10
that
people
stove
said,
hot, listen.
yeah,
If five people tell you that stove hot, are you gonna be the sixth person like let me touch it to see if it's really hot, or you just gonna you know take your word for it? Like if all these people done said the stove hot, yeah, all the people said Michael Jordan aura just went
yeah, I heard
crazy.
stories. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
yeah,
don't believe it?
I'm a bigger Angel Reese fan though than Caitlin Clark, but they both doing their
That wasn't
thing.
the
So
question. My favorite player is Carmelo, but I know Michael Jordan's the best all time. That's
shout out to
irrelevant.
both of them.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant what you said. Like you can still be a bigger Angel Reese fan. I am too.
Oh no,
But
I wasn't responding to what you said. I was just throwing that out.
yeah, but that's like okay. Today's Monday. That's like saying today's Monday. All right, they ain't got nothing to do with the topic.
I don't even know what you was talking about. So I was just wrapping it up.
We
I'm
was
just
talking
saying
about
I'm a big
Michael Jordan. You was talking about Michael Jordan aura like just
yeah.
glowing when he walk in the room, and I was saying that's the same thing about Caitlin Clark, and you was like, I'm actually a bigger Angel Reese fan. I'm like, all right, that
Oh
don't got
no.
nothing to do with.
No. I wasn't saying that in response to that. I hear what you're saying. You said five people
Oh,
touch the stove, whatever, would you be the sixth? Yeah, okay. I'm just saying if I ain't touched the stove, I don't know that. I can hear what you said, but if I ain't see it for myself, I
oh
mean,
my
it is what it
god,
is.
oh my god. All right.
And people listen, I don't know. I don't get starstruck, so it's different. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that aura stuff.
So name one star you came close to in your life, like even if it was just like at a basketball game, or one famous person.
Uh Iverson.
Let Michael Jordan walk near you at the grocery store. let let
Hey, let me hold a dollar.
yeah. I love Iverson. I love Iverson. He one of my favorite all time players. He in my top five as far as favorite players. But let
He
Michael
might
Jordan
be
walk.
top five for me too.
I think he top five for everybody for where we from. But
True,
now let
true.
Michael Jordan walk near you. I guarantee you, man, Iverson, get away from me. I'm trying to see Mike.
Yeah, maybe it's just because I ain't grew up on him. I probably had that feeling with Kobe more than would say with Mike. Like if
Well,
years ago, if Kobe
if you
walks
in
by,
Walmart, Kobe walk near you, walk by you, you may be in trouble.
I said years ago, if Kobe walked by, yo, come
Hey.
on, man. Yo, give me your predictions for these playoffs, the Final Four.
um, I got Timberwolves in seven. Timberwolves in seven.
If the Timberwolves win, it's gonna take them seven.
Yeah,
It's no other way around that. Like they're not beating
yeah,
OKC in like 6 or 5.
yeah. And like you said, who had the first defense coming into the playoffs or in the playoffs?
OKC,
I'm pretty sure. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm willing to put money the Timberwolves are up there as far as number two.
they might be.
Yeah, their defense and they ain't no punks. They not gonna just sit there. They ain't no punks. They ain't no pushovers like the three-time MVP Nikola Jokic was. They ain't no punks like him. He a punk. But
They just got too many players, yo.
nah,
They got
they
too
was
much
looking
players.
for they had a center being guarded by a point guard, and that coach should get coach of the year after that because who knew that the center was gonna be a punk and keep passing the ball. I'd rather him throw an elbow at a point guard like yo get off like that's what I'm gonna do. If you hug me like that, eventually I'm gonna hit you with one. I'm gonna
Be
try to hit
thrown
you with
right
one if
out.
you keep
Be
hugging me
thrown right
like
out the
that.
game.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it with a turn. I'm not gonna do it maliciously. I'm gonna do it with a turn. I'm gonna
It's
get in
not
the
about
post.
it's not about intent no more.
It is.
It is. I thought they said if
Yeah.
you get somebody hit you in the face, it don't matter if you
If
intended to do it or not. I
listen,
thought that was still
if
like a
I'm in the
flagrant.
post, you gonna listen. If you're in the post, you're gonna get hit in the face. It is what it is. You
I'm
don't think
saying,
motherfuckers get hit in the face when they get dunked on?
yeah, but you talk about it. I'm talking
Exactly.
about throwing the elbow. You talk about spinning with the
I ain't
elbow.
gonna throw I ain't gonna throw the elbow. Listen, if I hold the ball right here and turn my torso, that is not throwing the elbow. But like I said, these big men don't got fundamentals no more. If you turn your torso, it is not throwing the elbow. So if you hugging me, that means I can't turn my torso. But if I do turn my torso, you gonna get hit naturally because you hugging me. That's on you. But you once again, your big man rather get a triple double, so he not trying to body nobody. Pussy.
Man. And yeah, I got OKC in 6.
All right.
What about East?
Man,
Think
I ain't
think
gonna
about
lie.
think about this before you answer. I know you don't like New York, but
I
just
want I
sit.
want New York. Hold on, I'm
All right,
from New
go ahead.
York. I want
Man,
I want the.
you a New York hater.
Now I'm a Carmelo fan. I love New York.
All right,
I love New York at one point in time for about 8 years. I love New York.
all right, go
You
ahead.
crazy? Landry Fields, J.R. Smith, Marcus Camby. Come on now. Um, Man, I want New York to go because there'll be two teams that made two big risky trades on all season, and they both meet up in the finals. Dante, whatever his name is, playing against his former homeboys. That's gonna be a fight. Julius Randle is going to try to knock Brunson out. That's gonna be a great intensity game. It ain't gonna be none of this soft shooting a whole bunch of threes. That's gonna be two teams who respect each other, but they're gonna try to kill each other. I want to see it. I don't want to see shooting 10 threes from four players on each team. I don't want to see that crap.
Yo, I'm not one of those conspiracy people, but if they match up in the finals, like that was planned for that trade, them to play against their old teams. Like I don't want to see that.
Hey, what happened when the NBA rankings were down this year? Who got traded?
I mean, a lot of people got traded.
No. The NBA ratings were down. Who got traded this year?
Luca.
The big
Well, I mean,
blockbuster trade.
Luca is the biggest one, but AD got a lot of people got
Oh,
traded.
hold on.
Jimmy Butler.
Shut up. Shut up. All Jimmy Butler, shut up. Don't mention his name in this conversation. The NBA ratings were down. Luca got traded. You
Yeah,
don't think Adam Sandler knocked on Nico's door? Hey, trade Luca. We'll give you the number one draft pick.
that's crazy.
It, you talk about conspiracies. I believe
Nah,
that's true.
yo, that's stuff like that is happening in the background. Everybody know it. I don't know.
1.8% chance. Gilbert Arenas was on Anthony Davis' ass for playing those last 8 games in the NBA season. You played those games and won, and you knocked your chances of getting a number one pick down from like a 14% chance to like a 1% chance. And Gilbert Arenas was on his ass like, oh, it was dumb, it was dumb. And they was like, no, it's good for the city to show them that you got a star still. And they were like, fuck that. Go
You
get
know
a
your
number one draft pick.
your football team did the same thing.
Come on, dog. Listen,
No,
listen.
I'm talking about the Giants. They won their last game and they messed up their draft.
Yeah, I mean it's stupid. I'm not a Giants fan. Don't ever disrespect me like that
You
again.
New York. You was just saying I'm New York, New York.
Nigga, I sound from New York, nigga. I didn't say I'm a New York Giants fan or Jets fan.
I thought
Motherfucker,
I thought you was repping.
listen, I'm from up I'm listen, I'm upstate New York. I'm repping Syracuse all day. My whole life growing up, McNabb from Syracuse, just like Carmelo. So naturally growing up, I love the Eagles growing up just because of McNabb. I love Carmelo growing up because of Syracuse. Upstate New York, Syracuse, Orange. I ain't no Giants fan. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. They suck.
Oh man.
Hey,
But
but I
no,
will say this though.
do your predictions before I gotta go here soon.
I
I got
got
like
Nick.
two
I'm gonna
minutes.
say I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to say Knicks in 7, Timberwolves in 7 because I just don't know. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Knicks and Timberwolves in 7.
Got you. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind Timberwolves winning. I can't see them beating OKC, so I'm
I
just
want
gonna
to see
say
my favorite player
OKC.
win a ring.
If Ant get one, that would be The NBA would need that because they want him to be the face anyways. But
He
I'm
is
gonna
the
go.
face, and we had an episode, and I told you that he is the face.
Nah, I still think they
Yeah. But
Luca still got
anyways,
a chance. But yeah,
I ain't no fuck that.
OKC in the
That man already stopped. He already stopped dunking the basketball. He only about
Knicks,
25 years old.
OKC in the Knicks.
You heard me?
Yeah,
That man,
25.
that man stopped dunking the basketball. He only about 25, 26 years old. He already stopped dunking.
Man.
Next five
But yeah,
years, that man gonna look like Kendrick Perkins.